Why is it that those who are called to a higher purpose often face the deepest battles with lust? It's a struggle nobody likes to talk about, yet it's far more common than you might think. And the reasons behind it are shocking. If you're feeling overwhelmed by this silent battle, you are not alone. In fact, there is a clear biblical explanation for it. Today, we're going to uncover the truth behind this hidden struggle. Before we dive in, if you want more faith-building messages like this, take a moment to subscribe and tap the bell icon. Here on Faith Walk Path, we walk this journey together, growing stronger in God's Word, one step at a time. Throughout the Bible, some of the most anointed people faced fierce temptations. Think of King David, a man after God's own heart, who fell into the trap of lust with Bathsheba, or Samson, whose great strength and calling were overshadowed by his weakness for Delilah. Even today, those chosen by God are not exempt from this struggle. But why? Why does lust seem to target those set apart for greatness? It's not just about human weakness, it's a spiritual battle. The Bible makes it clear that spiritual warfare is real. Ephesians 6:12 says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Lust isn't just a physical temptation, it's a spiritual attack aimed at those with a divine calling. The enemy knows that if he can corrupt the purity of a chosen one, he can hinder God's purpose for their life. But why does this struggle hit so hard? Let's break it down into 5 reasons. 1. Spiritual sensitivity makes temptation stronger. Those with strong spiritual gifts often have heightened awareness, not just of God's presence, but also of the enemy's traps. Lust is one of his most powerful weapons, designed to distract and weaken the spiritually gifted. 2. Isolation leads to hidden battles. Chosen ones often walk alone. This solitude can be a blessing, but without accountability, it becomes dangerous. Lust thrives in secrecy. Many suffer in silence because no one sees the fight. 3. A high calling attracts greater attacks. The higher the calling, the heavier the warfare. Lust is more than just desire. It's a targeted assault to drain your strength and distance you from God. 4. Emotional wounds create open doors. Rejection, heartbreak, abandonment. These unhealed scars leave gaps in your armor. Lust then becomes a counterfeit comfort, a false way to fill the void. 5. Strong gifts come with weak flesh. Even the most anointed are still human. Without constant spiritual discipline, prayer, fasting, renewing the mind, the flesh will win. Lust is a battle many chosen ones face in secret, but victory is possible. Through spiritual discipline, accountability, and inner healing, you can overcome this. The enemy's goal is to keep you trapped, but remember, God's power is always greater. The question is, will you fight or will you fall? Choose to fight, because your calling is worth it. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Leave a comment below. Your story might inspire someone else's victory.